Hello everyone, this is Sandeep Rathore again. Welcome to my channel US Recruitments. This is the second series of our videos. This is known as US Recruitment. The first series I have already represented, that is United States Basics. So in that particular series, I have described visas, tax terms, and other things I have described. So in this training series, we will discuss about recruitment, what are the responsibilities of a recruiter and everything. So this is the first topic of our training series, that is full life cycle recruitment. So before going to the full life cycle recruitment, we will understand what is recruitment. So in a very simple word, recruitment is the process of hiring a qualified candidate for the particular job. This is known as a recruitment. If we will talk about full life cycle recruitments, so full life cycle recruitment is the process that begins with the need of a candidate for the particular job and it ends when the candidate is successfully hired or placed. So this is known as full life cycle recruitment. Now we will understand how many processes are involved in the full life cycle recruitments. So the first process is job requirement analysis. So in the very first topic, we will discuss how a recruiter analyze the job. So this is the job requirement analysis. The second thing is after job analysis, when a recruiter analyze the job, he or she will do candidate searching or sourcing. So these are known as candidate searching, sourcing. So the second topic is candidate searching and sourcing. The third is resume screening. The fourth is candidate submission. The fifth is interview scheduling. The sixth one is hiring, and the seventh one is onboarding. So these total 7 steps are involved into the full life cycle recruitment. Now I will describe each and every steps in the next slides. So our first topic is job requirement analysis. As the name says, job requirement analysis means to analyze the particular job requirement. So a recruiter got the job requirement through VMS, or sometimes a recruiter got the job requirement from the account manager. So the first responsibility of the recruiter is to analyze the job, right? So while analyzing the job, we must remember or focus on some parameters. The first is, what is the job title given? How many percentage or what is the job location, or how many percentage of travel is involved? What is the pay rate, end pay rate, bill rate? Is there any bonus, benefits, travel, relocation expenses involved or not? What should be the roles and responsibilities of the required candidate? What educational background or any particular certification required? We will discuss, or recruiter should focus on that as well. What are the minimum qualifications and what are the preferred qualifications? Means what kind of technical or non-technical skills are mandatory and what are the preferred skills? That the recruiter must focus on that. Also, is there any visa required? When some jobs just need citizens and green card, and some clients are okay with the cop to cop candidates, H1B candidates as well. So the recruiter must analyze those things as well. Also, some positions required security clearance, so we have to take care of all these things while doing the job requirement. This is the very important step, because if we are not reading these requirements carefully, we would not able to find the qualified candidates. Suppose if we are missing security clearance, so we are not including security clearance in our search, so we will not find the exact result. Suppose we have to find citizens on green card, and if we are not applying the filter over the job board for the visa status, so we are not in the right way of sourcing. So to analyze the job requirement is very important. Some jobs just require local candidates. If we are not putting up the filter for the location, so we will not go into the right direction. So it is very important to analyze the job in the first step. Now we have the second step, that is candidate searching or candidate sourcing. So sourcing is the process to search the relevant candidates with the help of job board or social media or any other software as a service platform. So there are different ways of sourcing. First way, you can search the candidates through Dice, Monster, Career Builder, or TechFetch. Indeed, these are the job boards. So through these job boards you can do the sourcing. The second one is most of the companies have their own internal database, so you can search the resumes through a company database. The third one is LinkedIn and X-ray search. I will explain all these: LinkedIn, X-ray search. The fourth is Google search. I will explain all these searches as well in the next videos, upcoming videos. So LinkedIn search you can do X-ray search as well. You can do Google searches. Also, now most of the companies have implemented their software as a service solutions like CPAL, JobDiva, Bullhorn, Zoho Recruit. These are the complete software as a service solutions through which you can, means they behave like ATS as well as sourcing platform. You can source the resumes from these platforms. You can do mail merge. You can do calling as well. Lots of features are available on these kind of software as a service solutions. So most of the companies are using CPAL, JobDiva, Bullhorn for the sourcing purpose as well. Now, our third topic is resume screening. So after sourcing the resumes, uh, we must screen the resumes carefully, because if we will not screen those candidates carefully, we will waste our time sometimes. uh, because if the candidate is missing with the required skills and we are calling them, emailing them, so it is a waste of time. So we should do screening as well. So resume screening is basically the process of the resumes on the basis of required skill set that is provided in the job description. This is known as resume screening. There are some parameters we should keep in our mind while screening the resumes. The first one is what is the minimum qualification or the required skill set is mentioned in the job that must be in the resume. Suppose a client is looking someone with Java, Spring, Hibernate, and RESTful APIs. These are the minimum skill set. So those minimum skill set must be in the resume. Also, preferred skill set, if it is available, that is a plus. Educational details. Suppose a client is asking a minimum bachelor's degree. So we must take care that the candidate has bachelor's degree. Location of the candidate. Some clients are very specific to the location and look for the local candidates only. So we have to take care of the location as well. Visa status. Some candidates mention over the resume, some do not. You can use the filter while sourcing the resumes over the job boards. So over the calling, you can figure out the visa status as well. So now after screening the resume, we have the pointer that is the candidate submission. So basically candidate submission means we have to collect the information, all the information from the candidate, all the document, and then we will submit we will submit the document and the resume to the account manager, or we can submit directly to the VMS system. So this is known as candidate submission. Now I will briefly explain what email body should be while submitting candidates. I will also let you know what kind of screening we can do while screening the resumes. And in the upcoming videos, you can definitely check all these things. I will also explain candidate submission and the calling part in the upcoming videos. So because we have to cover everything in the single video, so I'm just providing you a brief introduction, and I will describe all these things uh, one by one in the upcoming videos as well. So candidate submission, I think you are clear on that. What information should be attested by the recruiter while submitting submissions? Those are, we must aware the candidate full name. Sometimes what happens, the resume has a different name and the passport has a different name. So we must take care of this thing, and we should submit candidate with the name mentioned over the passport. So we should have the candidate full name, working email address, and working phone number. We must have the idea of the visa status of the candidate. Another thing is rate expectation. What kind of rate a candidate is expecting, we should have an idea. It should be clear. If they are looking on W2, we should be on W2. We should mention W2. If they are looking to work on COP to COP, we should mention COP to COP. Also, if they are looking for some benefits and bonus, we can mention those things as well. Now the next thing is candidate's current location. Sometimes candidate is working in a different state or located in the different state. So we must aware about where is the candidate's exact current location. Now SSN number. Some candidates, some clients require 4 digits of SSN number. So we should have an idea, or we can take the SSN number from the candidate. We can also take the interview availability, like we can take 2 to 3 time slots from the candidate for the submission purpose. So this is known as candidate submission. Now interview scheduling. After submitting to the candidate, there is a process is known as interview scheduling, in which the hiring manager schedule the interview of the candidate. So what a recruiter can do, take the time slot for the interview from the candidate. So there are three possible modes of the interviews. Those are: interview may be telephonic, it may be a video interview, or maybe an in-person or on-site interview. So these three modes are possible for the interview. Now we have hiring. So hiring is the process in which candidate will get an offer letter from the client. This offer letter is also known as purchase order in the recruitment industry. So this is the step where your candidate has been placed, your all efforts are in the right direction, and the candidate has been hired. In this step, a recruiter must take the confirmation that the candidate is able to join the project. Now, this is the hiring process. But I think the recruiter's roles and responsibilities are finished here. But as the process says, we have one more process, that is onboarding. So onboarding it is just the last step of the full life cycle recruitment. It means onboarding is the process of introducing a newly hired employee into an organization. So it is just a kind of onboarding and the introduction process for the new employee to the organization. I have explained all these things in details as well, in very detail, in next topic, that is roles and responsibilities of a recruiter, where I will define uh, some more accurate way how we do job analysis, job requirement analysis, how we do sourcing, how we do screening. So please be continue, watch the another video as well. Thanks for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe my channel, US Recruitment. Please comment me for any query. Thanks. Bye. Take care.